Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday morning. Today's Wednesday, December the 16th. Had to look at my calendar, sorry. Today's December the 16th, and this is going to be your math lesson for today. So today we're going to talk about how to make, when we need to multiply with tens, with any group of tens, how we can make a number line or use a number line if it's given to us to multiply those tens out, okay? Now, we've covered this just a little bit, but this is one of those lessons that I talked about we had to kind of hit kind of quick. So we're going to go back over this and look at how to solve multiplying with tens. Remember, that's when it ends in a 0, when we've got two digits, when we're working with tens, and how to solve it, okay? So let's look at this together. Okay, so right here it says use a number line to find the product. Now remember, product means we're looking for the answer in a multiplication problem, okay? Our problem says, just in case you can't see it, it says 3 times 40, okay? So remember, when we look at a multiplication problem, we first have to know what we're going to have to do, okay? Now the way we look at a multiplication problem is to say 3 jumps of that other number, which is 40, okay? 3 jumps of 40 is the same as 3 times 40, okay? That's the same thing. So we're going to jump 3 times counting by 40s, okay? So we always start at this 0. That's always going to be our starting point. And then I need to make one jump of what? We're going to jump up to the number 40. So there is my first jump. And I like to go in and number my jumps over that just so that I can make sure that I do the right number of jumps. Okay, I'm not finished because that's only one jump. Now, if you know what it needs to go up to next, you can either go 40 plus 40. If you don't know what 40 plus 40 is off the top of your head, then you can just count by 10. Since this number line is broken up into tens, I can just count 10, 20, 30, 40, okay? So 10, 20, 30, 40. What number am I stopping at? 80. So my second jump should land on the number 80, okay? And there is my second jump. Okay, if you know what 80 plus another 40 is, then you know where to end. If you don't, then you need to count it by tens again. 10, 20, 30, 40. And we're going to jump to 120. And that makes 3 jumps of 40. Okay? Make sure you have the right number of jumps and make sure you counted by what that other number is, what your tens is, which was 40. And we did that on each one. So what is my answer, boys and girls? It's going to be 120. Okay? It's not too bad. This number line can help you. You just got to make sure you're using it correctly, okay? So be careful. Now this one has a little bit more jumps. I can already tell by looking. So my problem is 8 times 20. When we look at our jumps, that means we have 8 jumps of 20, okay? Got 8 jumps, 20 each, okay? So where do I always start? On my 0. So my first jump will easily stop at my 20, okay? And then I'm going to add one more jump of 20, so I'm going to stop at the 40. Going to add one more set of jumps, and remember, if you don't know what the next 20 is, you just count by tens. 10, 20. So I'm going to stop at 60. There's 1, 2, 3 jumps, but it says I have to make 8 jumps. So I've got to keep going. So 10, 20, there are 4 jumps. 10, 20, there is 5 jumps. 10, 20, 6 jumps. 10, 20, 7 jumps. Let me label them as I go. 10, 20, there is 8 jumps, and I counted by 20 each time, okay? So where did my number of jumps stop at? 160. So So that is my answer, okay?
Ms. Armstrong, you are not needed in the library.
Okay, sorry boys and girls. I told you all the teachers are still up here teaching, so sometimes we have a little bit of an interruption. I'm so sorry. So that's exactly what you're gonna do on IXL today, okay? You're gonna have these number lines, and you need to tell me what the jumps of each number are gonna equal, okay? And if you have any trouble with this, you can let me know. Remember, when you log on to IXL, there is a timer at the bottom right-hand side, okay? When you get on and start that timer, don't go above 20 or 30 minutes, okay? Now, if you're having trouble, if you get to 20 minutes and it feels like you've missed almost every single one, you can either send me a message or get mom or dad to let you know that you're struggling and see if they can kind of come in and just help you out, or maybe a big brother, big sister. But don't sit and just keep getting more and more confused, okay? Take your time. It's not about how many questions you answer. I just want to make sure you know how to answer these, okay? And that you can work through these. If you keep missing them, get some help or let me know. Message me and I will help you out, okay? You guys are doing a wonderful job. I'm so proud of you. If you need anything, you just let me know, okay? I love you guys. Bye-bye.